we're live. We're not live, but we're filming.
Are you?
I think so. Yes, no.
Okay, just want to make sure.
We did the whole thing.
Not even
And
filming.
Sam didn't press record. All right,
The emoji.
day 2. Here we go. Question of the day. I want to know, what is the one thing that you plan on catching up with in this time that we have now? I'll answer first, and I'll let Brenda answer.
What's your name?
I'm Kolby. Remember, post these to the SugarWOD. We want to know. I plan on doing 2 things. 1, catching up with family that I probably have not talked to in months, which is probably bad. Things get busy and things get crazy, and I'm going to talk to some family. Second thing I'm going to do is some pleasure reading. I do a fair amount of reading for work, I guess I would say for work. But I don't do enough pleasure reading, so I'm going to find a book to read for fun, and I'm going to do it.
I'm Coach Brenda.
Hi, Coach Brenda!
I'm going to not catch up, but just keep up.
You're going to
with
catch
my,
me.
Oh no! With my immersion program, which I will try to do some movement screening with athletes, friends that I can keep up with, since we'll be not here at the gym. And then just hang out with Frank, because he's working from home, so yeah, it's very exciting. So we'll get to spend some quality time and just hang out, which we hardly get to do, so yeah.
Cool. All right, let's talk about what we got going on today. We have a 19-minute workout. It starts with 4 minutes of 5 burpees and 3 wall climbs. Following that, we have 3 minutes of shuttle runs, 20-meter shuttle runs. Then we have 2 minutes of step-ups onto an object. We have 1 minute of plank. Then we go back up that ladder, back to 2 minutes of step-ups on an object, 3 minutes of shuttle runs, and 4 minutes of burpees, 5 burpees, and 3 wall climbs. This is 19 minutes long. Your score will be the total amount of reps that you do. So all of your burpees plus wall climbs, plus all of your shuttle runs. Each shuttle run will count as 1. Each 20-meter shuttle run will count as 1. Your step-ups will all count as 1. Your plank counts as a goose egg. Then on the way back up, your step-ups count as 1. Your shuttle runs count as 1, and your burpees plus your wall climbs all count as 1. So 1 burpee, 2 burpees, 3 burpees, 4 burpees, 5 burpees. Then 1 wall climb, 2 wall climbs, 3 wall climbs. That's 8 reps. Some modifications that we can make is burpees can turn to step back. So Brenda, show us some beautiful burpees.
Burpees.
Hopping back, hopping forward, hopping back, hopping forward. So 5 of those. If we're not getting all the way to the ground, we can always change that. Getting it to the ground, but come back up real quick, Brenda. Instead of going a full burpee or jumping burpee, we can always step back and step forward. So that's an option. So stepping our feet back, down to the ground, stepping our feet forward, and standing back up. Even a scaled down option from that is kicking back to a plank position and then kicking back to a standing position, standing all the way up every single time. She could even do this with her hands raised on a box. I'm not going to show that, but you could also put your hands on a box, step yourself back, step yourself forward, and stand up, hands off the box. Some shuttle runs. You can choose to, if you're like, hey, we'll talk about wall climbs last. Shuttle runs. You can choose to run 1.5 minutes out and 1.5 minutes back if you'd like. You can also choose to, if you have a bike at home, you can bike at home. If you have a rower at home, you can row at home. Either of those things are totally fine. The counting of the distance will be a little bit harder, but you can always put that in your SugarWOD notes later on. The planks, normal plank is going to be on the hands and the toes. The hands and the toes. If you want to have a child on your back, you can always put a child on your back for that 1 minute too. Jeff, I know you're going to do that. To make this easier, you can drop your knees down to the ground. Boom. Same plank. Midline's tight, shoulders are pressed up into here. Relax your shoulders for a second. Yeah, we don't want that. We want to press up into this, get in a good hollow position for that plank. Cool. Come on out. Let's talk about wall walks. Our wall walks or a wall climb is our starting on the ground in a bottom of our plank position. Bottom of the plank. Get all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Good. From here, she'll press herself up, and then she's going to walk her feet up this wall. Walk your feet up as high as you can, not coming off the wall, touching your nose to the wall. Good, solid position, and then slowly walking yourself back out under control as far as you can, stepping yourself down, coming back down to the ground. That's one. You'll do 3 of those. The modification that we can make for that is plank, get up, get downs. Come back just a little bit. These are rough, but they're gonna be good. So instead of 3 of these, you're gonna do 6 of these. You'll start in that plank, you'll go down to your elbows, then you'll come back up to the plank, down to the elbows, and back up to the plank. So you're here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Macarena. Cool, let's talk about your warm-up, and then we'll get you into this. The first thing that you're gonna do is 2 times through this is 10 shuttle runs. You'll go run 10 meters, see you later, and come back 10 meters. After you've done 10 shuttle runs, that's 2, out, back, out, back, out, back. You'll do some hip capsule grind, so you'll be on your hands and toes. Good angle there. She's gonna take 1 foot underneath, kind of like a pigeon pose, but not quite a pigeon pose, because this leg is not all the way on the ground. It's movement during it. So she's gonna take her other leg, reach it across this leg, and then grind into this. Feel this in the butt cheek?
Yes.
In the butt cheek. Following that, we'll do fire hydrants on either side. So on your hands and toes, come direct. Yeah, I like that angle. Directly on your side, you're gonna raise the hip out as far as you can up to the side, staying tight in the midline. She's not rotating her hips up and twisting her body. She's staying tight in the middle and raising as high as she can up to the outside. Cool, and then you can switch sides. You'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. After those, you're gonna go for 10 more shuttle runs. Out, and back. That's 2, she's got 10 of those. Wow, that was fast, Brenda.
Yeah.
Following that, you have 5 kickbacks. So a kickback is what the modification can be. You'll jump to your hands, jump back, jump forward, stand up. You'll do 5 of those. Following those 5, we'll do a supine plank with leg raises. This is actually deceivingly hard.
Yes.
So we're gonna lift our hips up, then you're gonna take 1 foot, bring it straight out. Come back down, let your hips come down. I want you to come down between every single one. Good, put the foot on the ground, sit down, come up, foot up. Sit down, come up, foot up. Cool. So you'll do 10 of those, 5 on each side. Then you'll find your object that you're gonna step up on. She's gonna step up, don't fall over. 10, step up, step down. And then the last thing that she'll do is get in 3 wall climbs. We'll show you 1.
Yes.
Starting on the ground.
Oh yes.
Start on the ground. Walking yourself all the way up. Touch your nose to the wall. Coming all the way back down. All the way to the ground to the floor. Boom. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Following that, you're ready to go. Remember, your score is total amount of reps in this entire thing. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute plank, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Remember, don't forget to put your question of the day inside the SugarWOD, and we'll see you next time.